Hey everyone, welcome back. I am CA Rishabh, and this is the final part of our manufacturing dashboard series. So far, we've built a powerful dashboard using raw Excel data. But we are not done yet. In this last step, we'll bring the employee card tab to life, adding that final layer of detail that completes the entire view. Let's wrap this up strong. Let's get started. All right, so let's start with our dashboard. So all we got to do is we got to create a duplicate of tab 3 just to make things quicker. We'll rename it as employee card and then we'll do a little bit of arrangement here and there till we find it's good enough. All right, so in this visual, we'll just put an employee name. You need to be very careful now. So whenever I'm selecting a particular employee, it will show me the data as per that employee, and that's what we're gonna do. But we need to make a lot of changes here. So just bear with me and we'll bring out a beautiful employee card. Okay, so we just can go through the data and that what all employee data we have, the contact number, address, etc. All right, we'll delete all the existing visuals, right? Correct. Now we'll select this multi-row card. We need to look for this. Yes. So we'll select this multi-row card and then we'll drag all the data that we require in the card. So we will drag this employee ID. Here you'll see, okay, since the filter is saying all, it's coming to all, but we need to select a particular employee and later on we'll disable the multi-select option in the filter as well. For now, I'm just keeping it as it is. Okay, so now I am putting in employee name and then of course reformatting is constantly required, so you can go along with it, right? Now, post that we would need the employee age. So what it is doing, it is taking the sum, but we need the maximum because employee is occurring a lot of times because of clocked hours data. So we'll just take the maximum because all would be the same in case of age. So yes. Okay, now we take out the gender, correct? Now we will take the sum of, okay, now here it is taking again the sum, but we need the maximum. So employee phone number, and this would be employee's address. Correct. So we have the phone number, we have the address, reformatting again a little bit here and there. All right, clocked hours. Uh, I think we may or may not need clocked hours. Let's keep it for now, or maybe we can remove it. Little bit of formatting regarding the font, color, etc. Yes, just follow along. Right. Again, using the same hex code as we noted down. Right. Okay. So we'll remove the labels because I'm going to add text boxes for that. Right. Okay. Now cards, I would try a different option, borders, etc. But no, I don't like the borders. Right. We'll remove the accent bar. Okay. Now, yes, we'll make it transparent by removing the background. Correct. So we have our data almost fine, but I think, yep, I think I'm gonna be removing the clocked hours maybe. Yeah, okay, makes sense. We'll put it on the above side. Okay, now we'll add a text box and we'll write all the data like the employee ID, employee name, etc. in the text box. It just looks more beautiful and cleaner and to format it more like a card visual, right? So just copy paste and just put all the data that you need. Right. Just need address. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll remove the border. Now we'll add a shape. So we'll go on insert, shape, and then maybe a rectangle, a rounded rectangle, right? So just insert this rectangle over here, but we need to remove the fill. So we'll go on style and then yes, we'll remove the fill and again format it with the background, etc. to make it look like an iCard, right? So color, glow, etc. I think you can do that now, right? Okay, so looks nice, but we need to even refine it further. So I'll just remove the border, I guess. I mean, I'll change the color of the border. Yep, width. You can add or remove, glow, whatever you feel like, right? Now, what we are gonna do is in our, we will create and use the emojis of male and female so that, okay, like we'll go to a new column. We just want to create an emoji of male or female. I will put the emoji sign on my description, YouTube description, and you can just copy paste. So we'll just write an if formula that if employee gender is equal to male, we want to paste the male emoji within quotes over here and comma female emoji. That's in case of false condition, it will paste the female emoji. So close brackets, and then we'll have this DAX formula, this DAX column. So we'll have the emojis in named gender icon, right? So now what we're gonna do is, okay, yes, we'll go to the report view, and now we'll insert a card new visual, card bracket new visual, and here we'll put the gender icon DAX column that we created. So we'll just drag the gender icon to the data, right? And we have the gender icon. So now since the first employee is male, it's showing the male icon. And then we'll of course reformat by removing the label and increasing the value, I mean like size, etc, etc. So I think you are pro at it. So we'll remove the label, right? Now we'll remove the background from here, and also we'll remove the background from the card drop down menu, right? So this seems pretty much fine. Now we'll adjust the size, we'll bring it to the card, and we have our card visual ready. So now whenever an employee is male, it'll show the male visual, and if the employee is female, it'll show a woman visual. Just reformatting, and we can see, like for example, here it is female, it's male. You see how it changes? Perfect. All right. Okay, now we also need to show whether that employee is active or inactive. So in this card visual, we'll just drag the field which states active or inactive. So we'll just drag status so it shows active. Now again, we are going to format it, and we'll also use conditional formatting. So first we'll format the font, etc. And then in the formula bar, we'll put in a formula like if it is active, then I want the color to be green. Again, check the hex code, the same hex code that you have always been using. And if it is inactive, I want the font to be red. So we'll just place it like this, as you can see on the screen. So inactive case, I want it to be red, right? Perfect. Now we'll remove the background for this card and then just do the formatting and perfect. Okay, now it will show whether that employee is active or inactive. See, works brilliantly. Okay, now we are gonna just give the finishing touches. We'll add these images. I have given this in the Google Drive description link. So you can just add. What we'll do is we'll make navigation buttons. So for all the tabs, so we'll just first we'll insert the images, and now with each image we'll turn the action thing on so that it becomes an action button, right? Okay, now you go to every image and then select that what action you want to assign. I want to assign page navigation and then which page you want it to navigate. So similarly select it for each of them in the first tab, right? Now you can just copy this all of this because you have already selected the actions, and you can just simple control C and control V on other tabs, and all the functions would be automatically coming down other than the just the first one. So we'll just copy and paste it over here, paste it on all the tabs. So just the revenue analysis would not have it because you cannot assign that on the same tab. So other than that, you can just, yes, put page navigation everywhere, and you will be good to go, so that whenever you just hit control click, it will navigate you to whatever page you want. And that wraps up our manufacturing dashboard series. From raw data to a fully interactive dashboard with KPIs, visual, and even an employee card, we've built it all step by step. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Power BI and Excel tutorials. I'm C. Rishabh, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.